Hey guys, welcome back. So I thought I'd do a little bit of an update because it's been a week since I've done my first video on the mining. So what I want to show you is if I go into my application NiceHash, um, if I go back here to the home screen, you can see I've got two rigs available now. This is my original one, so it's making me about £6 a day. As you can see, it's 24 hours, £6 a day. And my second rig that I got 3 days ago, it's fluctuating at the moment, so it's at £2.84 at the moment. So it kind of like fluctuates because it's different components and different configuration, and I haven't maximized the efficiency at the moment, but this one always up and down at the moment. I'm hoping to get the sweet spot later on. So at the moment, if I go back and have a look, so it's 890 a day on both of them. And again, that fluctuates. It might be a bit less, it might be a little bit more. So at the moment, it's doing pretty well. And have a look at how much I've got in my account at the moment. So past like week or so, not sure if it's a week, probably a little bit less than that. I made about £27.44. It would have been a bit more last week, so I had £36 or £37 that I've taken out and put into my Binance wallet because I've started trading as well. So with the profits I make from mining, I'm putting that into Binance and trading a little bit more with that. I could easily take the money out and then transfer it over to the Binance wallet, but that means there's two fees being incurred. One is for turning it into pounds and then putting it into your bank account, and then from your bank account paying Binance. So I'm doing a transfer from my NiceHash wallet into Binance, and then using that money to do trades. So the reason why I got into trading is because I've always wanted to do it, and it's a good time to do it because I'm making that profit on my mining. So I thought I'd get into it and compound that. Instead of putting my own money in, I'm using this money that I'm getting from mining, and it's basically free money, and then it's getting compounded. I'm making profit on my trades while making profit on my mining, so it's kind of like compounding. Electricity isn't that bad. It's about a sixth of what I get. So if I'm getting about £7 or £6, call it £6, £1 of it would be electricity costs. So let's have a look at what that kind of looks like. So if I go back, go to history, and look at weekly income now, so you can see it fluctuates every now and then. Just saw there was a change there. So £57 a week I'll be getting roughly. Monthly is about £250, and then yearly just under 3 grand. So like I said, a sixth of that would be electricity costs, so profit would be 2.5 grand. But then you've got other costs involved as well, like your machine and all that stuff. But I'm kind of in a good spot where this can get paid off pretty quickly, and for my trading as well. So these rigs that I bought are pretty, they'll pay themselves off in a couple of months. It's not something that I'm, worried about. So let's have a look at the algorithm. So at the moment I'm hashing at 105 hashing. So there was a bit of a dip here. Sometimes goes up, sometimes goes down. It's all to do with market, supply and demand. So 105 is pretty decent. So look at my payment history. So you can see you get paid every 4 hours. So today's not over yet. I've got two more payments left, which is going to be at 4 o'clock and then 8 o'clock. So I'm getting about 120, say call it 120 every 4 hours. So that would be around £6.80. Call it £7. Because there's 137 here, 130 here, so it kind of like fluctuates £7. So £1 would be on electricity, so you're making about £6 profit. You can see sometimes it's a lot higher, 148, 142. Here I've done some configuration, so one of my rigs was down, and you can see here is where I kind of had my second rig put in. So it was at one of them was making 62p, and that's how much it was at that time. But since I put the second one in, you can see I slowly started going up. It was up and down here, and then it kind of it's now running well, but I still need to configure it to get maximum efficiency out of it. So let's go into how to mine basically. So obviously when you're mining you need a computer and a decent graphics card. So what I use is NiceHash, and what you want to do is go into Google, and you obviously need to mine using computer. I'm just showing it from my mobile phone because it's a lot easier to record off. So you just go to NiceHash before you start um, downloading this app onto your computer. You want to see how profitable it would be using your computer. So what you want to do is go into if you're doing it on your computer, you can download this software and it'll detect your hardwares and say how much you're going to make from your CPU and GPU. Obviously, you don't want to do it from your CPU because it's not as profitable. You can do it off your GPU. So I'm going to do it manually. So you'll come here just to check how much you'll be making, put your country, put how much your electricity costs. Some people think, oh yeah, your electricity costs quite a lot. Is it worth it, etc. I know how much my electricity costs, and I'm paying the bills, so I know how much it costs, and I know how much profit I'll be making, etc. So it's definitely worth mining for me. And my graphics card is pretty decent. It's a 5700 XT. Oops. That's what I've got. I've got two of those, and obviously this is not accurate, so because it fluctuates, Bitcoin value goes up and down. The pay rate of NiceHash also goes up and down. So take this kind of like a rough estimation. So you can see £7.66, which is roughly what I said I've got. I'm getting. You saw from my income, I'm getting about £7, probably a little bit more, but I put it down to £7 just to be worst case scenario. Um, and then you can see your income in a day. So income apparently is £8.77, but obviously at this time it's probably a little bit higher. On a bad day, you'll probably be about £6, whatever. So it fluctuates. So take it as an average, call it about £7, £8, whatever. Electricity cost, like I said, is about £1, and then my profits is about £7.66 right now. But obviously, it doesn't stay constant at that price. It'll probably go down, up, whatever. But normally it's a little bit lower than that. This is trying to get people in probably, but yeah, it's my one's roughly around that value. So weekly would be about £51. Monthly is about £238. Yearly, if you times by that 10, 2,400, 2,000, 2,400, 2,000, about 2,700, something like that, 2,800 roughly. So what you would do is obviously this is if you want to go for it, then you'll go back to the website and you'll make an account and you press that start mining and it'll download all the apps for you, etc. And it's pretty straightforward. You just follow the thing. It took me about 2 minutes to set up on my new computer. It's not that difficult at all. So that's how it works basically. So yeah, like I said, the profits I'm using is going straight into my Binance wallet. I've also spread it across to other wallets that I'm using, but I haven't mentioned them at the moment because it's still early days and some other ventures that I've looked into and I've deposited some money into those as well. They're doing okay, making a profit. That's all that matters. They're making a profit, and I'm not doing anything. I've just literally let it sat there and it's building up. It's compounding, etc. But it's not that much because I've not invested large amounts because I just want to have a feel of how it's going to go before I invest more money into it. I might even invest some of my own money into it, not just my mining money, just to get it started and get a bit more, get it compounding even more. Because if you deposit a little bit, then obviously you won't get as much. Same as trading, if you leverage small amount, you're not going to get that much. Say for instance, you put in £1 on a coin and it goes up by 100%, you made £2. But if you put down £100, yeah, if you put down £100, then you'll get £200 back. If you put down £1,000, you get £2 back. So it's all about leveraging. So slowly you build that wealth, and you trade more, and you make more money out of it, and then you can invest in other stuff. You can probably get another rig if you want to do that. It's paid safe game, or you can use your money to trade and make even more money. So that's how it's going at the moment. I'll probably do another update next week and see how that goes. If you want to follow my journey, then remember to subscribe. If you have any comments, write them down below. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.